Hey guys, sorry I'm a little late. I am trying to get affiliate stuff on Twitch done. I'm trying to get things on Twitch finished. Faye Papa, he just needs to give me some, my information. And he's not home right now, and I'm like, where the fuck did you put everything? Like, where the frick did you put my stuff? Like, I need some of that stuff. And he's like, I don't remember. Like, I'm like, ah. I'm like, dude. I'm like, come on. I'm like, just stop saying oop. Stop saying oop, Bryant. Stop. Bad Bryant. No more saying oop. I'm gonna ban that word. Any more oop from you and it's banned. Where's the knowledge? I don't know where the knowledge is. I do not know where the forbidden knowledge that Faye Papa has hidden is at. I don't know where he put it. I've been trying to... Audie. Oddball boy. Hi, Adu. You got banned in a VTubers chat. Alright. I'm just getting some stuff ready. Hi, God Emperor of Mankind, welcome. Sorry, I'm just like, I was trying to trouse through everything to find it, but I'm gonna wait until Faye Papa gets home, because I'm not gonna deal with that crap right now. I'm not even going to bother dealing with it, because it was getting too close to stream time. I'm like, you know what, I'll finish getting affiliate information stuff later, because I'm just like, I don't have the time to do it right now. I have to get everything ready for this. No, I can't do that right now, Gunvolt, because that has sensitive information that I can't do on stream. So, no, I can't, like, do the affiliate stuff right now. And I can't do it while I'm streaming, either. 'Cause, yeah. But I can do this stuff. I can get the stuff ready for, I can get the stuff on here for stream. Thankfully. Hi, why not? Yeah, no doxing. No doxing. Audie's right. No more, no. Hi, why not? Welcome. Alright, I got all those. Alright. I'll add more as we go. I'll add more stuff as we go. But, anyway. So far, my day's been good. Hi, Lee. Welcome. I didn't tweet out any of the stuff, though. I didn't tweet out that we were live, though. I quite forgot, sorry. It's okay. I mean, that's how you get paid. That's how you get paid, is you have to put in information. And I can't just tell them, yeah, my bank is Fairies Are Us. Yeah, that's right, the bank that I use is called Fairies Are Us, or, yeah. Would Scary Movie be listed? No. I picked the movies that I really enjoy, watching. Or that I've watched, but I have not watched yet. Like, I didn't pick, like, just anything. So, I didn't really, I didn't pick, like, Scary Movie, because honestly, I kind of find that movie, meh. Like, I didn't really find that movie that scary. You know? Like, I didn't really find that one movie scary, in all honesty. Oh, wait, did it not? Oh, okay, it did not get that one. That was an old... wait, so your old account... But wait, wouldn't that be, like, bad for you? Yeah, that's more of a comedy instead of a horror movie. It's not really counted as a horror movie, considering it was more of a comedy. Then no, it's not going to be on the horror movie tier list. If it is, if it's a horror comedy, I do not count it. I don't count it because that's more of a horror comedy than it is a horror movie. So yeah. Yeah. Hi Roxy, welcome in. But yeah, no. Hi, Mr. Ichiman. We're making a horror movie tier list today. Also, I'm trying to remember some horror movies that I've watched. Let me look. Because I may add in some more later. No, you're good. You're good. I like this gun bolt. I'm just surprised that, hey, The Wanderer. Welcome in. We're doing the horror movie tier list today. I just gotta... I'm trying to calm down because I've been trying to run around doing stuff. I've been trying to run around doing stuff. I've been trying to run around like a chicken with its head cut off. Trying to get stuff done. It's just, I don't know. That's not what I was doing. It was just, I was trying to find something and I just couldn't find it yet. So it's whatever. It's whatever. It's just whatever. Also, I'm trying to look up some stuff that I have watched that I want to put on here. I want to put, like, some movies I've watched that I want to put on here. Because I think it would be kind of fun. Yes, this one. I got... What? Twilight terrifies you. I don't think Twilight terrifies me. It bores me to freaking tears. It bores me to tears. I don't like Twilight for that reason and that reason alone. Twilight sucks. Twilight sucks. Cause like, Ruka! Hi Ruka Erica, welcome! I'm trying to remember, like, all these movies I've watched. Ugh. Trying to remember all these movies, too. I've been so busy. Oh, wait. This one is goofy, but it's a funny one. That Faye Papa and me really like. It's so goofy. It's so goofy. Twilight Zone is not a horror movie. Why not? Hi, Cooler Suit. Welcome. Here we go. Okay, I think I got enough. If I figure out any more, I'll add it to the count. But no, I have too many. I know too many horror movies that I want to put on here. It's crazy. I have too many that I want to talk about. Where is it? Where did I put it? Never mind. All right. There we go. I have too many horror movies that I really like talking about. Alright, enough about the fucking Twilight. Let's get on with it. So, let me also change this. Hold on. Let me change this really quick. Hold on. It was mid. Pretty decent. Would watch again. This one. Delete row. There we go. Alright. I only have like 4 categories. Only have 4 categories. Alright. So, my first one, I would have to say, is 13 Ghosts. 13 Ghosts. I have to say, the story premise was really interesting of this movie, because it's about... so, basically what this is about a man who loses his wife in a fire. And she is she is one of 12 ghosts that is to be used as a sacrifice for a device called the Eye of Basilius that allows anyone to see the future and rule the world. And it was actually, the Eye of Basilius was supposed to be designed by a famous astrologer who was possessed by the devil, named Basilius. So, I like the premise of the movie. It has Matthew Lillard in it. It has Matthew Lillard in it, and Matthew Lillard did a great job as the psychic, who was like, ah, yes, they say it! Finally! I love the design of, yeah, Shaggy! Matthew Lillard, aka Shaggy, was in that movie as a psychic! He did a really good job, I have to say. But anyway, this movie, I have to say, 13th Ghost, I would watch it again. It's a cult classic. I like it. Matthew Lillard did a wonderful job in it, and I love the ghosts. I love the ghost designs in it. Like, the angry princess, the jackal, the juggernaut, all the ghost designs in that movie were spot on. Top tier. Love it. Hi, Flash Viewer! We're doing a horror movie tier list today. But yeah, I really like this movie. It's really, really good. So, I do highly recommend you guys watch 13 Ghost. Can't believe Shaggy William Afton Rogers is a psychic in 13. Well, unfortunately, his character does not make it in this movie. Well, you know what? Watch the movie. Watch the freaking movie. Watch the movie. Abigail. This movie would watch again. If you don't know what Abigail... Hi, Lord Penguino! If you don't know what Abigail is, it is a movie about these people who are to quote-unquote hold this child hostage so they can get money from her father, who we find out is a vampire. And she is also a vampire. They thought, like, these people think that his his like right-hand man is in the house with them, picking them off one by one. No, it's her. Like, she's a freaking vampire! And, I have to say the movie effects are very classic in this movie. It is not CGI. Not everything in that movie is CGI. A lot of it is very good special effects done right. Like, in that movie, they have, like, a pool filled with, like, you know, fake, you know, bodies. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so good. These special effects for this movie is, like, top tier and limited CGI. 90% practicality, 10% innovation, just like Guillermo del Toro tells them to do. I love it! Hi, Derek. I'm just like, oh my god, I love this. Like, I definitely love that movie. Also, sorry, I'm trying to increase my chat on YouTube. But yes, this movie is so good. Would highly recommend any of my Oshis watch it. I would highly recommend my Oshis watch it. Definitely. Absolutely. Watch Abigail. Children of the Corn. Wait, what? Children of the Corn. Mid. Children of the Corn was mid. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Why do they worship a corn god? Like, it's a bunch of like, no offense to the writer. But why did the kids worship a corn god? And why did they have to sacrifice one of their own when they hit, like, teenage years? To that corn god. Let me guess, the humans... Oh, I don't have that one, because I don't really care for Human Centipede. Because let me tell you... Okay, let me put that on there, actually. Let me actually put that on there. Now that you say that, Aru. Now that you say that, let me put that on there, actually. Human Centipede. Terrible movie. Terrible movie. I find The Human Centipede a terrible movie because, one, it's stupid. Like, okay, what's the point of... Like, what are you trying to do? Like, you're trying to make, like, a human centipede out of other people, but yet... You're sewing them together? And, like, Silent Hill did that better. Silent Hill did it better than you did. Like, hello, I hate it so much. You put it on. I hate it. It's just, I don't get it. They could have done so much with this. They could have done so much. Yet they didn't. Silent Hill did that better. Hi, No Hat Pat, welcome. It's weird. It's very weird. I don't get it. Abigail goes hard. It really does. Abigail has a lot of good special effects. But Children of the Corn was pretty mid. Like I said, mostly because it's about a bunch of kids who sacrifice people to a corn god, and Human Centipede just, I don't know. Not gonna lie, it's not even a horror movie. Which one? Which one's not a horror movie? They want the popcorn from the corn god. They want the popcorn from the corn god, okay. That's fair. I want popcorn too. Human Centipede, it's basically just a movie that doesn't even scare people. You watch that when... Ah, yeah. Human Centipede is so weird. For the longest time after you heard of it, you thought it was a fake movie, didn't know it was real until... See, that's the thing! Human Centipede is not even that good. Final Destination, the very first Final Destination movie, was pretty decent. This was pretty decent. I did like Final Destination. Hi Xena, welcome! Final Destination was pretty decent. Because here's the thing about Final Destination. The first one had a lot of good special effects. It did not skimp out on the special effects aspect at all. The writing was good, everything like that. But then we get down to these. Final Destination 2 was mid. Yeah, Viral sucked. Viral sucked. I will not lie about that, Mr. Ichiman, but let's wait until we get to those. We need to wait until we get to those. Alright? Don't try to steer the conversation, guys. Let's wait to get to those. So. Final Destination 2 was pretty mid. Like, I understand the premise of it, but there were some things that were kind of convoluted. There were some things that were kind of convoluted with the synopsis of it. Like, how is a new life being born gonna stop the list of death? 'Cause here's the thing. Death don't care. Only thing you didn't like about Final Destination 2 was that they immediately killed off the main protagonist of Final Destination. They did, and I was like, what? Like, what? I don't even get it after a while after that, too. Because I'm like, okay, but wait. You're causing a lot of plot holes for your whole movie. Yeah, it was also off-screen. I heard that it was off-screen, and I was like, oh my god. It was more for me, the plot holes. Shame on them? Oh, fuck yeah. Like, so disrespectful, very disrespectful to the main protagonist. It had plot holes in it, and I don't get, like, why? I will say this movie was also pretty mid. This one was also pretty mid. I like the fact that they had a roller coaster in that movie as a means of their inevitable demise. I like that they had a roller coaster in that for their inevitable demise, though. And then a horse. But then, I don't know, all the Final Destinations after that are just, like, terrible. Because they go more for CGI now, and no offense, but CGI just ruins it. It would have been fine if the protagonist got literally any death images. Like, I don't get it. Why was CGI? It peaked. It was going down. They did. They peaked it. Like I said, they copy and paste the plot. You're guessing they copy and paste the plot They don't try to come up with new stuff. They reference old characters that have already been killed. The only good thing about it was all because Mr. Tony Todd himself was in the movie, delivering a good job as the mortician. Like, God rest your soul, Mr. Todd. God rest your soul, Mr. Todd. And the travesty of these movies. I'm sorry. I don't know if any of you have heard this one. Finders Keepers. Great movie. I find it really good. This doll here is creepy as hell, man. So, okay, if you guys don't know what this movie is, let me tell you. Finders, you never seen it, okay. Finders Keepers. It's a movie about a little girl who finds this doll. Little does her mother know that this doll is haunted. It has like the spirit of a demon in it. And she does, like, it convinces this little girl to do like these horrible things. Like, you know. Like, I'm just like, like, the doll is already creepy enough. I need you to send me that list on Discord after you're done. You need more horror movies? You got it, Ori! It's my Ori! Guys, go check out my sweet Space Witch VTuber friend, Ori Lunami, who's also a fellow horror lover. Hi, Slayer! I love Ori! I love Ori. Let me get her YouTube for my Twitch. But how's your date, Ori? Thank you, Conway. Yes, go and subscribe to Ori. But anyway, I have to say, I like this one. The Hills Have Eyes. I like The Hills Have Eyes. We watched it in my Discord. Oh, by the way, this is the 2006 adaptation of the original 1977 version by Wes Craven, The Hills Have Eyes. This one is pretty dark. Like, this one is scary. Like, it is freaking terrifying. And I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. The special effects were good, and I love the doggo. The doggo is the true hero of this movie. We watched it in my Discord server during Halloween. And I have to say, good movie. It was really good. I loved it. Wait, which one was this one? Was this one Nosferatu, or was this one... Let me check. I need to check the title. Hold on. Oh, wait, that's Pet Sematary. Fuck. This is Pet Sematary. This one was the ABC version. It was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I don't know, like, the acting from a majority of the cast was really good, but the main character, the father of that movie, was, like, some of his acting was a little stiff. It wasn't that great. until, like, you see the scene where Gage gets isekai'd. He got isekai by Truck-kun. So, yeah. I mean, that's when he delivered the most intense no that you hear in that movie. And I'm like, that was the best acting from him by far in that movie. I have to say, though, that the creepy little undead zombie child was the only thing that really got me into that movie. Plus the special effects, because the special effects at the time were not completely CGI at the time when this movie was released. VHS Beyond. VHS Beyond was actually good. I would definitely watch it again, because I like the different stories that are found footage. Plus, I mean, it had an alien in it that was actually pretty good. The story writing was good, and the effects where they fell out of the plane for that one part of the movie was really good. And I watched Dead Meat's channel do a count on that movie, and I was like, okay, I like this. I like this. And I immediately watched it right after I watched the count for that movie. I love that they tell you what streaming platforms these movies are on, by the way. Ready or Not, I would watch it again. That movie is too much crazy. I like it, though. I would watch Ready or Not again because I love this movie. It's so funny. Because it's like, the people on the movie had a lot of fun with the special effects. Because in one part of the movie, quite literally, they wanted to make a special effect for when the family goes, they explode at the end. Because they didn't technically, quote unquote. Okay, Wanderer, thank you. Thank you for the lurk. And I will add channel points, but I will not really add alerts to Twitch, because I can't do sound alerts because of YouTube. But the movie was meh. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. And I respect it, but at the same time, I'm like, no. But I'll have to think about what to do for channel points. But yes. I have to say that Ready or Not was really good because I loved... Oh, I'm not gonna have Hydrate. I'm not gonna do Hydrate. I will not do Hydrate Redeem because I'm a big girl. I can do that. No Hydrate Redeem. Sorry. I don't really think it's funny, because honestly, I kind of think Hydrate Redeem is dumb. Head pats, I would have to mix it up. I will see what I do. I will come up with some redeems later, when I do get affiliate. Yeah. Because like I said, it's like I say, I am the streamer, it's my channel, and I will choose what I want to do for it. Anyone tells me otherwise, I'm gonna say no. No. If you don't respect what I do, then I am not the streamer for you. Yeah, exactly, I'm the boss. My channel, my redeems, my rules. Respect it. I respect your stuff. Please respect what I do. You know? Like, I do need to set my boundaries. You're the boss. Hell yeah, I'm the boss. Like, I have to set boundaries. I have to set my boundaries because then it's comfy. I'm comfy where I am. You know? You're just being you to cut out the things that you don't need. Pretty much. Like, I don't need a hydrate redeem because I'm like, I can hydrate myself. If I feel like I need a drink, I'll get a drink. Because I'm like, it's my body, my choice. But like I said, I do like Ready or Not. I do like the movie Ready or Not. You guys definitely should try to watch it. It has some good moments in it. This one, Faye Papa got me into this one. Lost Boys was pretty decent. The Lost Boys movie was pretty decent. Like, hi Boca, welcome. I do like the Lost Boys movie. The special effects were really good. It wasn't really that scary. But I love the story synopsis of it. Where they're these vampire boys. And it's like, the dad of them is like, just saying, I just want a mother for my boys. And I chose yours. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You couldn't have just met someone on Tinder? You couldn't have just, like, I don't know, go on Tinder and do that rather than, like, just orchestrated this whole thing and turn her kids into vampires? I mean, you could have gotten a nice single woman on Tinder. Okay, VHS. Another VHS franchise. Would watch again. I would watch this. I would watch this again. Because, honestly, I love the directors of these found footages. Because they went on to make some great, like, horror movies themselves. I couldn't find anything for Child's Play Frox. I tried to look for Child's Play, but I couldn't get one. If it's not on the list, we're not talking about Child's Play. This is the original ABC version. It's pretty decent. I think Tim Curry did a really good job with it. I think Tim Curry did a really good job with it as Pennywise the Dancing Clown. I have to say, at times it was a little goofy with Pennywise. Like, I don't know. I did like the part where it was like, he was kissing Ben as Ben's crush, and he's like, kiss me, fat boy. And I'm like, I'm like, what the frick? I did like that part of the movie. I have to say, though, I don't know how they did it with, the evil entity. I don't know how they did the special effects for the evil entity, but it was really good. That's why I think it's a pretty decent horror movie. Plus, the writing was actually really good. Jurassic Park. I would watch it again. I would watch it again. Mostly because I like the special effects. I like that it was animatronic and it was by Jim Henson's productions. Because the sad thing is, the rest of the Jurassic Park movies used Jim Henson's production works for their movies, but now it's all CGI. Because the last movie, Jurassic World, used his only surviving animatronic dinosaurs, and yeah. That movie is not scary. It's not about scare factor, Slayer. It's about decent practical effects, writing and everything else. It doesn't also matter if it was scary or not. Alright? It doesn't matter if it was scary or not. You have to listen for the tone. It's about practicality, good writing, and good special effects. It doesn't matter if it's scary or not. That's what I'm getting at. Like, that's why I choose these movies. It has nothing to do with scare factor. Yeah. Like, it's good that some movies are scary, but at the same time, I like practicality. I like storytelling when it comes to horror movies. I laugh at how that one says, dinosaurs! It's a freaking dinosaur! Scream. It was mid. No offense to Wes Craven. It's just Scream? I've watched it. But Matthew Lillard did a good job in it and everything. It's just that I'm like, it's supposed to be like a whodunit. And you have the two people. Scream makes me laugh. Yeah, it kind of made me laugh. I love it, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Because I like the writing and everything, but it's just like, I'm like, girl. Like, why did the one girl go out the doggy door? Why did she try to go out the doggy door? Didn't the killer in that put in scare? Yeah, he was. What if Ghostface is real and Kendra was just... Dude, you're forgetting. Scream is kind of, it's okay. The Mist. It's pretty decent. Just for the fact, though, I don't care for the CGI in it. I don't care for the CGI in it, but I do like the idea of it's a sci-fi horror about, like, the government was using, like, a portal to explore other dimensions, and that somehow, some way, some of the mist came into, our world, and it released, like, these creatures that are kind of terrifying in the design form, but, like, it was just so good. But I have to say, though, I'm disappointed that it does not follow the book. It does not follow Stephen King's book. I'm disappointed in that. Very disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. So. The ending was very different. The ending was very different. I'm not gonna tell you how it's different from the book, but I very much think that you guys should watch it if you want to know the difference. As for... This is Trick or Treat. Would watch again. Not saying it either. Yeah, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying what's different about it at all. You guys need to watch the movie. You guys need to watch the movie. But Trick or Treat was really good. Faye Papa watched it. Faye Papa watched it with me and he liked it. And so, for the synopsis of the story, this little creature here, his name is Sam. And he's supposed to be the representation of the spirit of Halloween. So if you do not show the true Halloween spirit, he will come and teach you the ways of Halloween. Excuse me. Oh yeah, you remember this? Yeah. Cause like, I love the special effects for that movie. And I love the synopsis of it. It's basically, like, different movies, like, different storylines in one night. And I love it. Okay, I hope you have fun with Sam then. I hope you enjoy being turned into a Halloween decoration. I hope you enjoy being turned into a Halloween decoration slayer. Bye. But yeah, definitely I would give it a watch if you guys want to. The special effects and the movie makeup were top tier. Like, I'm not kidding. Hardly any use of CGI whatsoever for this movie. That's why I kind of like a lot of indie... Wait, what? Oh yeah, near the end of the movie, this one woman who said that she did not like Halloween, Sam came and, turned her into a Halloween decoration. Basically, he, Minecrafted her and, turned her into a scarecrow with a lollipop sticking in her mouth. He basically tied her up with, like, the Halloween lights and everything and turned her into, like, a Halloween decoration. And I'm like, well, she should have shown the true spirit of Halloween. I'm just saying. She should have shown the spirit of Halloween then. That's a killer movie. Yeah, it's actually really good. Yeah, unbased opinion spotted. VHS. Definitely would watch it again. I definitely would watch VHS again because it does have some very good practical effects. It does have to use some CGI, but not too much to the point that it's overly done and schlocky. But it has very good special effects. Like, all these movies that I've seen that are indie and they have, like, different directors and everything like that, telling, like, different stories from different, like, perspectives of found footage. I like that. Because, like, most people think that found footage movies are kind of overdone, and I'm like, well, yeah, if they're not executed correctly. But if they're executed correctly, then they work to a varying degree. That's why I'm like, you need to give some of these other found footage movies I've watched a shot. You know? Silence of the Lamb. Great movie. I love Silence of the Lamb. I want to argue preferably for the sake of arguing, but you have nothing ready to make this funny. I'm sorry, Bubba, that I'm so base when it comes to horror movies. Also, hi, Bubba! Hi, Bubba. Hi, Yarushka. But, as I said, Silence of the Lambs, great movie. The acting in that movie was great. I'm gonna be honest. I like that movie. Very much so. I love Silence of the Lamb. Because the actor for Hannibal Lecter did such a good job playing the demented, you know, man-eater. Like, I love the acting in it. It's so good. Hello there, Clarice. Wait, do I see Jurassic Park? Is that horror, I guess? In a way it is horror, but I love this. It is kind of horror, but it's more like sci-fi horror because, I mean, think about it. It's dinosaurs brought back to life. And it's suspense. Because it's like, oh my god, do these children live? Do they not make it with the velociraptors? I don't know. You heard of it, never watched it? You need to! Silence of the Lamb is so good! I ate his liver. Clever girl. I love Silence of the Lambs. It rubs the lotion on its skin and Elsie gets the hose again. I mean, by logic, Monsters, Inc. was horror. Wait, no. Monsters, Inc. was a kid's movie. Because of the rating. Because of the rating. That doesn't equate to horror. If it's rated that, then no, Bubba. I'm sorry to say, but your synopsis of Monsters, Inc. is wrong. You're wrong, Bubba. I don't really like Monsters, Inc. Also, this is one Faye Papa said was scary. It was mid. Ignore me. I'm going to bed. Vacay has thrown off everything. Have fun. Bye, Bubba. Have fun sleeping. Salem's Lot was mid. I will say, though, the special effects and everything was okay. It was decent. But it was mid. He's like, it had good jump scares. I'm like, jump scares aren't that scary. I'm like, jump scares aren't that scary. Depending on when it's executed. I'm like, oh, wow. He's like, I'm like, unless you're expecting it. Unless you're not expecting a jump scare, then that's when they're scary. But this is not scary. Now I'm picturing Kendra's Faye Papa covering his eyes while Kendra's looking bored. Faye Papa's not that scared anymore. Faye Papa's not that scared anymore. He big, tough, 660-year-old fairy. I'm 328 and I've watched too many horror movies to be like, this isn't scary. This is okay. This is mid. Krampus. I would say it's pretty decent. Despite the fact that it's kind of... I will say that Krampus is pretty goofy at times, though. Krampus was pretty goofy. I like the premise, though, that it's about this family that is... I don't know. That movie was meh. Well, Slayer, that's your opinion. And your opinion can be... whatever. This is what I think! It's basically teaching you should be grateful for what you have, even though that your family can be a bunch of... butts. But, yeah. I like the premise, though. The premise was really good. Basically, be grateful for your family, even though that they may get on your nerves and everything. Like, you shouldn't... Also, it's basically the same as trick or treat. Like, don't let, like... the holidays... Like, don't be like that with the holidays. Like, if you don't have the Christmas spirit and you lose sight of the Christmas spirit, then, yeah, Krampus is gonna come and take all of what you love. Because, I mean, it happened to the kid's grandma when she was still living in Germany. You just be like Judge Judy. No, you're being like Judge Grinch. You're basically the Grinch. And you know what happens to the Grinch? He gets this. You get this. You get this. I'm sorry, Slayer, but you get this. You get that! You get that. He always falls for that. Get what? Rip. Yeah, I know, Uncle Touchy. Wait. Yeah, you get isekai'd into the timeout chair. Isekai. Isekai for the Fairy of Chaos again. I love being me. Kendra, you sneaky evil fairy. Oh wait, this one was VHS Beyond. Well, you know what? It goes here anyway. VHS Beyond. But yeah, no, VHS Viral. Terrible. I have to agree, VHS Viral was terrible. Because I have to agree with Cooler Soup or Mr. Ichiman. I think it was Mr. Ichiman that said it. But VHS Viral was terrible. Mostly because it's about a dude trying to get the most viral video. And I'm like, okay. But what's the premise of it? Like, we understand he's trying to get, like, the best viral video. Also, hold on. We understand he's trying to get the best viral video. But why? Why is he trying to get the best viral video? It makes no sense. Like, I just don't get it. Like, you're basically saying, hi, Nano. You're basically telling me that he really wants a viral video to be, like, the best of the best that there ever was. But then we find out that his girlfriend, who, you know, like, went missing because she saw something on her phone that made her go wah 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 wah, and she walked off, and then everyone starts like wanting to be viral famous. Like, it doesn't make sense. I'm just saying, it just does not make any sense. I mean, he finds her not alive anymore. Like, what killed her? Dudes, I don't get it. Your personal favorite horror movie is a Jacob's Ladder? What the fuck is that? I never heard of it. I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. VHS 1994. Pretty decent. It is kind of like a half-baked social commentary about like I don't know, it's just really bad. Like, why did they make a movie like that about like viral videos and like people try to get viral famous and then they don't like explain it? You recommend it? If it's over that many years old, then it's not probably good. I'm sorry. It's kind of like Salem's Lot. It's like, it's so many years old now, and I'm just like, no. Because then the writing's probably good, but the special effects are good, but I'm like, the execution's probably not as great for the time. It just depends. But yeah, VH 1994 was really good though. I will say that. Cause I think it's the one with that girl Lily in it. Let me double check. VHS Beyond had the alien. Oh yeah, VH 1994 had Ratma. It had that really good special effects of Ratma. It's like this creature that kind of looked like a xenomorph had a baby with a naked mole rat. And it like spits out like this kind of like acid. And some people it melts your face off. And for your favorite horror is a Kendra Bratton. Hail Ratma. Oh, hail Ratma. Thank you for the super Lego my ego. You're the best. I love your PFP, by the way. Thank you very much for the $1.99 super. Thank you. But yes, I like the Ratma one a lot. I like it. I love the Ratma one because I'm just like, oh, this is good. I love the monster makeup for Ratma. I love the design. Because it's like xenomorph crossed with a naked mole rat. And I'm like, oh my god, it's terrifying. It's beautiful. I love it. I love really good monster design makeup. I'm sorry. I love them a lot. Like, fudge CGI. I love this. I love when people hand-make movie monster makeup rather than using CGI. It is so much better. I'm sorry, it's me. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. Nerd. I love monster makeup. That's why I watched Face Off. I love Michael Westmore and his movie effects. They were so good. I think my favorite competitor on Face Off was Robert. Or Rub. The guy with the cowboy hat. I think he was from season 3 or 4. But he had some really good mechanical special effects for monsters that was implemented into the monster costumes. Which is what I really like. I love when people have ingenuity rather than relying heavily on special effects. Because I'm like, oh my god, this is how it's made. I'm like, this is genius. I love that they had Neville Page, Glenn Hetrix, and V. Neal as part of the team of judges for Face Off. And I love V. Neal. Her movie makeup was just the best. I'm sorry. Especially when she worked on Beetlejuice with Michael Keaton. I love that. This one is... oh, wait. My Bloody Valentine. This is the remake with Jensen Ackles from Supernatural. I have to say it was pretty decent. It's supposed to be in 3D. But like I said, it uses a good bit of CGI. It uses CGI a bit, but I still would watch it, mostly because Jensen Ackles did a very good performance as the guy who done it. I remember because I was in Folger Ovid's stream, and I said, oh, if you like that, you need to watch My Bloody Valentine. And he's like, is that the one with Jensen Ackles? And I'm like, yeah, that's the one! That's the one! I really like it, despite the fact that it does have some CGI for the 3D scenes and stuff. But I have to say the writing is good. It's supposed to be a remaster of the original that was made like a very long time ago. But yeah, that one, yeah. But yeah, I still like it. It still has some good practical effects to it. It has some good practical effects to it. But like I said, Jensen Ackles really did knock it out of the ballpark. VHS 2. If it'll let me grab it. I would watch it again. I watch these movies not because of the scare factor so much as I watch them because of the execution, as well as the special effects that they don't use CGI for. I don't mind if it's just a little bit of CGI, but if it's overly done with CGI, then I'm like, why? Like I said, I like the VHS movies because they do try to use like very good special effects with it. Like in VHS, the one with the girl named Lily that we think is harmless. She was in the first VHS. For the flying effect when she picks up the guy off the ground, they strapped the camera in like a styrofoam casing, and they used air balloons to lift the camera off the ground, so it made it look like that he was running away and that she flew off with him. I'm just like, well, wait, how did they get it down? Did they have to like take like a BB gun and go? Like, did they have to shoot down the balloons, or did they have to wait until the helium went out of the balloons? Because I'm like, you're not gonna get that camera back if you ain't careful. Unless they had like a string attached to it and then they could pull it down. Because I'm like, I want to know how they got that thing down. I want to know how they got the camera back. Because that's one thing I want to know. How in the bloody hell did they get that camera back? From the sky. That's crazy. Wrong turn. I'm not going to go over all the wrong turns because they kind of flopped after a while. I'm going to be honest. the Wrong Turn movies kind of flopped after a good long while, but the first one, I would watch it again and again and again. But Wrong Turn 1 and 2, I would watch it just for the special effects. Don't get me started on Wrong Turn 5. Hated it. But Wrong Turns 1 and 2, I really like because the special effects, the story is still the same. There are some reoccurring characters that are still in there. But yeah, the Wrong Turn series turned into some direct-to-DVD slop so quick. Exactly! You're not wrong, Uncle Touchy! They did! Yes! Dude, that is so right. The Wrong Turn series turned into some direct-to-DVD slop so quickly. They did. And not only that, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry to say this. Okay, I think we're back. Sorry. Server issue, I think, on YouTube end. I'm so sorry. I hate when that happens. Yeah, they're trying to silence me. They don't like me talking about the Wrong Turn movies. They don't like me spitting facts about their Wrong Turn movies. Ugh. They don't like me talking. They don't like me talking about it. I'm sorry. They don't like my, they don't like me talking smack about their movies. Ugh. They don't like me talking smack about the movies. I'm so sorry. But it's true! You can't silence me! I know the truth. And the truth is your movies are mid. The rest of your movies are mid. Silent Hill, like, Wrong Turn 1 and 2 are better than the rest. They can't silence me. I'm sorry, they can't silence me. I'm gonna say my Kendra getting the tinfoil hat. Yeah, I'm getting tinfoil. But I'm gonna speak my truth. The rest of the movies were mid. Actually, no, they were terrible. Because you can't just let the psychos win. I even talked about that with Faye Papa, and he's like, yeah, like, why would you do that? Like, okay. He's like, he can understand letting some of the characters survive. Or, well, not really survive, but he can understand. Please do not ask me if I've read your first comment. If I don't read it, I don't read it. I'm sorry. Do not ask me if I've read your first comment. Because, I mean, if it's passed by, it's passed by. I understand you want me to read the comments, but sometimes things happen and I can't read them all. And I'm talking. They sequel baiting. Basically! They basically did. But yeah, like, it's just sequel baiting. It's just sequel baiting, is what it is. And not only that, it ruins the movie and you're hurting your audience. You're hurting your audience by doing that too. Because here's the thing. They want the final girl or guy. Like, they can understand, like, the two, teenagers that want to go into the woods for a long time. But why do you get rid of all the characters that are supposed to be the MCs? But you let the person win. You let the person that is chasing them, or the people chasing them, live. Like the Chucky movie, that doll kept coming back alive. Well, I mean, then it wouldn't be Chucky. It wouldn't be Child's Play. It would just be a TV show. Well, I mean, okay, look, Slayer. That's the whole point of Child's Play. It started with Chucky. And it ended up from there. It's just... Oh, I don't think it was called Alligator. I think you're thinking of Lake Placid. I think you're thinking of Lake Placid, Kirito. Lake Placid is a horror movie about saltwater crocodiles that are in the Lake of Maine. And it had Betty White in it. It had Betty White in it. If Chucky didn't come back, it would just be Punt the... Conway! That's so mean! That's so mean. But yeah. It was titled that, like, in Hungarian. Oh, that's weird. In America, there are a lot of crocodile movies. I'm gonna say this, though. Lake Placid, I like the first one the best. I don't care for the second. I don't care for the third. I don't care for the fourth. Because wait, let me put that on there, actually. I should have put Lake Placid on there. Frick me. Let me do that. Let me do that. They made sequels? They did. And they're not good. And they're not good. I'm gonna be honest with you, Uncle Tushy. They are not good. Just stick to the first one. Just stick to the first one. Just stick to the first Lake Placid. It was a lot better, in my opinion. I'm gonna be honest. It's a lot better, in my opinion. But yes. Great movie. Lake Placid is a good movie. It uses more practical effects than special effects. As in CGI. Because I'm gonna tell you, I believe they used an animatronic crocodile for when you see Betty White bring it a cow to eat. And she's like, come and get it! So I was like, oh my god, this is really good effects. I love it. I really love it. I really like it. I really do love the, I love Lake Placid. I just don't care for the other ones. I don't care for, Lake Placid 2, 3, and 4, and the other ones. They did a Lake Placid meets Anaconda movie. Fuck, I forgot Anaconda, too. I forgot Anaconda. The one with Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube. Let me do that. I love that movie. That's not it. That's in... Okay. Yeah, the Big Snake movie. That's the one. That's the one, Lord Penguin. Yes. That one. This one. I would watch it again. I wouldn't really care for Hunt of the Blood Orchid as much. Hunt for the Blood Orchid was pretty okay, but I wouldn't watch it over and over again, in all honesty. Because in all honesty, I just really would stay with Anaconda, the first one, because I like the special effects. They used more of an animatronic Morgan! I'm dual streaming. Hi, Morgan Miser. Hi. Yoroshiku. How are you, baby? I remember that song. Yeah, there were some really bad movies too. Like, yeah. But yeah, Anaconda's really good. I love the direction that they went with Jennifer Lopez and Ice Cube. I really do like it though. I love the Anaconda movies. Just the first one though. The other ones were not that great. Not that great. But yeah. The Thing though. You're good just kidding. Aww, I hope you have fun with your mama. Please have fun and be safe. And thank you for stopping by. I have to say The Thing. Yes, great movie. I love Cartwright's The Thing a lot. I love Cartwright's The Thing. It was great. I love it. I don't really care for the prequel to it. I don't really care for the prequel that they made. Too much CGI. But this one, the remake of the original, I love it. I love the scene where the doctor was gonna use the defibrillators on the person, and then you see his his whole body cavity open up, and it like bites off his hands. I was like, I love that effect. That effect was so good. I love it. I love when movies do that. Those special effects are chef's kiss. Wait, which one's this one? You're Next. I would watch it again. I would watch You're Next again. I would watch You're Next again. Mostly because I love the story. It's basically about these privileged people who go there for like a little family get together, and they find out that their parents were by some people. Then you find out that it was the brother who orchestrated the whole thing. Little did he know his fiancée spent her childhood at a survivalist compound, because you find out that she is like one tough woman. And I'm like, dang, I love a woman who could kick my butt. I love a woman who could kick your butt. You gotta love women who can do that. Also, please try not to... if it's not on here, I'm not talking about it yet, because I was kind of in a rush to get all these on here, but let me get Tremors on here. I don't know why they had teeth on these things, because the things did not really have teeth. But yeah, Tremors, it was pretty decent. Tremors was pretty decent. I like the special effects of it. It was more practicality than it was CGI for the first movie. I feel bad for the second movie because they didn't get Kevin Bacon again, sadly. I don't think they could, because I think he was really busy at the time. They didn't even get Reba McEntire back. And I was like, no! You don't have Kevin Bacon or Reba McEntire! Savage. But it's okay. The first movie was really good. I love that you had so many good iconic faces in that movie. Yeah, I don't like the third onward, but the first and second movies were pretty decent. The first and second movies of Tremors was pretty decent. I don't really... So, here's the thing. I don't watch horror movies that get turned into TV shows because it gets to be too much after a while. Just end it. Just end it. Just end it. Hannibal. Hannibal was actually pretty decent. I like the movie Hannibal. I do like that movie Hannibal. The only thing is about Hannibal, some of the original actors for Silence of the Lambs did not want to come back on to this production because they looked at the book and they did not like the way that the book was headed and that the movie was probably going to head. But honestly, the movie did not follow the book at all. They still tried to stay true a little bit to the book, but they did kind of go with another direction that the movie went with rather than follow the book completely. It's just really a shame because the actress that played Clarice the actress that played Clarice did not want to be on there for that reason. But yeah. So. I did like the special effects of that movie. I like the part where, I did like the part with, one of the detectives. Frickin' Hannibal. The special effect, Hannibal cooked his brain and fed it to him. And I was like, oh my god! I was like, that is such good effects! Like, that makeup was so good. That makeup was so freaking good. Yeah, they used like a special cap that when you like saw him like do that, I was like, oh my god, that is such good effects. Those are good special effects, man. They didn't even use CGI. They just did practicality, and I was like, oh my god, that is so gross, but it's so good. I love it. Like, when you get me that excited for that kind of stuff, you know you won. You know you won my heart when it comes to that kind of effects. Sinister. Sinister was really good. I did like it. It's a great movie. I love the idea that this Babylonian god. Hi, Trevor! Welcome! I love that it's the idea that this Babylonian god basically, has like this influence over the kids when they see like his image, and that he lives within those still image. And you find out that these kids are the ones who made their families, you know, disappear. And that the kids, they went with this entity, and it's like, basically it's like the Pied Piper. Like, he has some control over them, and he's using their life energy as a way to basically prolong his life, you know? So, it's like, oh my god, like, this is really good. And it's also the methodology that the main character finds out about it is through these found footage. Like, using an old, like, movie camera with, like, film reels. I'm like, this is basically, like, found footage. And they execute it in such a good way. And I was like, my god, this is good. Like I said, when you have me sitting in my seat watching these movies, you know it's really good. Skinamarink. First time I watched this movie was with Vox. And I have to say, I would watch it again. I would watch Skinamarink again. Because I'm going to say this, it is in the form of found footage. And it's not adults put into this. It is children, small human children, going through this movie. Basically, like, they are trapped in a house that keeps shifting and shape-shifting because this demon or whatever is in that house is messing with these poor kids, scaring them half to death. And it's, like, it's really scary. Like, it's like these kids are, like, a 5 and 4-year-old or, like, a 5 and 3-year-old. And they're just sitting in their, like, living room watching TV. Watching TV. Doing, like, watching cartoons. Just trying to make it through the night to, like, see if this thing will go away. And it's just an interesting movie. I really highly suggest you guys watch it. And there is no, like, CGI in this movie. It's practical effects. So you prefer movies with practical effects rather than CGI? Yes. I don't mind that movies use CGI, but I'd rather they use them to a small degree rather than to a big degree. Because with CGI, it can be overly done. Because, I mean, like, look at Lord of the Rings. Like, I can understand, like, for some of the dragons, they need to use CGI. But if it's overly done too much, then it ruins the immersion. It ruins your immersion for that kind of movie. You know? Because I'm like, I understand, like, you have to use CGI for, like, movements, eye movements for some of the monsters and everything in your movies. But using it for, like, some effects, like, I don't know, like, strawberry jelly spatters. Or something like that. It doesn't work out very well. Because it ruins it. Like, it's not immersive, you know? It's not great. Too much CGI ruins the movie. Exactly, Audie. Exactly. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's more of a horror comedy, but I had to put it on here because it's pretty decent despite it being ridiculous. It's more of a horror comedy about killer clowns from outer space. You know this one? I'm glad you know this one. But like I said, Killer Clowns from Outer Space was... It's silly. Cause I'm like, these are clowns. We have it. And you make a movie about clowns from outer space that are aliens that, like, use pies that explode and, like, they trap humans in cotton candy cocoons and drink their blood. I'm like, this is crazy. This movie's crazy, but you know what? I had to put it on here because my friend Ori's friend, she really likes this. She really likes Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna put it on here for she. For she Icho. Because I'm like, you know what? It makes sense. It's a horror comedy. So you know what? I'm gonna put it on here just for the silly. Sounds like an Ultraman villain. Golly. Cotton candy. Well, these cotton candy have people in it. Killer Clowns is funny. It's a funny horror comedy movie, so I had to put it on here because it was pretty funny. And plus, Faye Papa also has watched it, and he was like, it was pretty funny. I'm like, okay. Okay. I'll put it on here just for that. I'll put it on here just for that. I'll put it on my list just because it's a very funny horror comedy, so. I will say for this one, if you don't know this one, this is Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive. Mid. It was mid. Because, I'm gonna be honest, I love Stephen King's work, but Maximum Overdrive is about machines gaining sentience and turning against humans. And I'm like, are they connected to the internet? But then Faye Papa told me that not really. He's like, apparently it was about some kind of comet that comes by on Earth. And it makes all these machines go haywire. I'm like, then they're not, what? They're not connected to Skynet? He's like, no. I'm like, okay. So, huh? I mean, the effects were really good in this movie, but... And I love that Stephen King cameos in it, but I'm just like, that just makes no sense to me. You know? It just makes little to no sense. I don't get it. No, they don't trust machines when the comet hits her. You loved Maximum Overdrive, but learning about the behind the scenes ruined it for you. It's not Overdriver, it's Maximum Overdrive. Also, hi, Mighty Paladin. But yeah. It's just, I don't know. It was just, So that's why I had to say it was pretty mid. Jaws. Jaws. I say it's a great movie. I say it's a great movie. Sorry, you just... It's okay, don't apologize. Please do not apologize if you're late to stream. Please do not apologize if anything, because honestly, you have a life outside of my streams. This is not... You're not getting graded on being here, okay? It is not mandatory that you show up to streams. You guys got lives outside of work, school. Shut up, Audie. Look, I love Jaws. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Dude, you're gonna need a whole frickin' army. But yeah, Jaws, I like it. I know it's not technically following the book completely. Cause here's the thing, I found out the Meg Better Slayer for that. I'm sorry to say this, but you get timed out again. For that blasphemy. You get timed out for that blasphemy. Oh, so yeah, you get timed out for that blasphemy. I'm sorry. You made me mad. Kane, I love you for that, dude. The Meg was alright. Yeah, the Meg was alright. I like Jason Statham in the Meg. But Jaws was great. Jaws is really good. Because here's the thing. Yeah, because here's the thing. I think the Meg only uses so much. Because I'm going to be honest, it uses a lot of CGI. The Meg uses a lot of CGI, which kind of ruins the movie. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to say, but the Meg uses too much CGI for me to be into it. I like it, but at the same time, I'm just like... No. CGI can be a hit or miss. It can be a hit or miss depending on what CGI program you're using too. But yeah, I like Jaws. Even though, okay. I'm gonna be honest, Steven Spielberg said that during the production of Jaws, they've had so many problems with using the, how much of it you use. Yeah, it's how much of the CGI you use. That's the issue, though. Oh, bye, Kirito! Thank you for coming. I appreciate your support. And have a good dinner. I hope it's delicious. I really want food. But yeah, no. Here's the thing, though. Too much CGI can be not very immersive. So, how much of the CGI you use can be very bad. Like, that's the problem. Like, you got my bro's approval. My bro loves Jaws and he likes sharks when he... Aww! I love that. I love sharks. Did you know that great white sharks can regurgitate something that doesn't agree with them? I was like, ooh. I love sharks. I really like sharks. But yeah, I love Jaws. Even though Steven Spielberg said that while in production, they've had so many problems with what they called the shark Bruce. They called the shark Bruce on set, apparently, because it was basically a jab at the lawyer that helped them work with the studio. And I'm like, funny. It's really fun. But yeah, I love it. Did you know there was a horror movie with an orca? You saw it? It was something. Wait, why an orca though? That's crazy. I'm gonna say this one about this one. Return of the Living Dead. Pretty decent. This one is The Return of the Living Dead. It's pretty decent. I'm gonna be honest. I just feel, I don't know. The special effects for that movie were good at its time, but it's too much. Honestly, I like special effects. But sometimes I think like they need to tell more of the story than focus too much on like those aspects of the movie. I have to agree with you there, Slayer. With an orca, it's because according to the movie, they are very intelligent and known for getting... Well, that's like every animal that has a good memory, though. It's like any animal that has a good memory. Like, elephants have a very good memory. But I probably wouldn't watch a horror movie about an orca. I love those creatures too much. This one, you know what this one is. Leprechaun. I'm gonna say it was mid. I'm gonna say Leprechaun was mid. I'm like, you're making a horror movie about someone from my people. From my race of people. I find that offensive, sir. No, I don't. I really don't care. I just find it funny. It's not even scary. It's more goofy than anything. It's more goofy. It's more goofy than anything. Cause I'm like, it's funny. Where's the pot of gold? Yeah, because the beginning was kind of sad. You won't, oh. Okay, well, we're gonna be off that topic now, Kane. But yeah, no. With Leprechaun, I just find it very funny. I find it, like, super duper funny. Because, like, it's a leprechaun that loses his pot of gold. Do you have... No, I did not put that on the tier list. I did not put that on the tier list, Adu. Because, let's be honest, the Winnie the Pooh movie was not great. I like the villain. I love the leprechaun. Warwick Davis did a good job at it. You don't like the remake? I don't like the remake either because Warwick Davis did not work on the remake. I think he was done with the Leprechaun movie. And I was like, dude, that's understandable. You went through too much with that franchise. I'm sorry, but that franchise was way too much. They went so hard with that movie, so much. And I was like, bro, you've had enough. Just stop. Stop helping make those movies. Yeah, we don't talk about the remake. We don't talk about the remake, no, no. We don't talk about remakes, no, no, no. No. Yeah, they were very creative in some aspect. They were very creative in some aspect. I do like this one. I do like Friday the 13th. I do like Friday the 13th. Do you know why? I like Friday the 13th because you think at the beginning Jason Voorhees did survive, but you find out that it was his mother that did it all. But then you see that yeah, because the first one, I was surprised that Kevin Bacon was in that one. I was surprised that Kevin Bacon was also in that one. Plus, I mean, they were very creative with it. Well, what about... Look, I like Friday the 13th. It was one of the it was one of the founders of horror movie. You can't just not talk about Friday the 13th or Halloween or, like, Nightmare on Elm Street. Those were, like, the big top 3. Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers. Those were, like, the predecessors of the horror movie franchise that got it, like, on there, you know? On the map. You remember playing the game for that back when it was still around? Isn't it still around, though? Oh, wait, no. I think they got rid of the servers. Frick. That sucks. Leprechaun. No, it was not Slayer. No, it wasn't. Leprechaun in the... No. No, I'm sorry, Slayer. Unbase. No. No. Yeah, no. Leprechaun, no. Leprechaun in that part of the world, no. No. No, it wasn't. Thumbs down. No. That movie was terrible. What? Yeah, no, it was not good. Leprechaun in that part, no. It wasn't good. It was goofy. What about... No, that was also terrible. That movie was also terrible. The special effects were good, but... Why would the leprechaun be in space? Dude, why would the leprechaun be in space? Dude. Yeah, he's digging a deeper... You don't know? Then why'd you say it was good? The effects were good, but the story was... No. The story was not good. Jason X and Leprechaun in Space did not hit good. I get the feeling when they go the route, it doesn't go... No. You watch it before... I watched it too, and I thought it was bad. It was not good. Because I'm like, why would Jason be in space? Why would the leprechaun be in space? What is there in space that they want? There's nothing in space. Who would think it would be good? Apparently Slayer. Apparently Slayer thinks it's good. Good thing Freddy didn't go to space yet. Just fine. They're scraping for the bottom of the barrel ideas. That is so true. They're scraping for those bottom of the barrel ideas and they're thinking space. And then they see the box office. You thought it was okay. Okay. There you go. You thought it was okay. That's fair. It's better than good. Okay is better than good. I will give you that. I will give you that. But yeah, no, they're just scraping. I have to agree with Oddball Boy. They're scraping for bottom of the barrel ideas. Leprechaun in Las Vegas, that makes more sense though. That still makes more sense because Las Vegas has a lot of riches. Like, what about Child's Play? I did not find a good movie poster for Child's Play, so I didn't add it to my tier list, sadly. I didn't add it to my tier list because I couldn't find a good movie poster of it, so I forgoed that one, sadly. I'm sorry. I did find Scary Movies to Tell in the Dark. What about Pet... I did put Pet Sematary on there. This one. This is Pet Sematary. I said it was pretty decent because for the time, the special effects were really good and everything like that, but I have to say that the male actor for the dad at the time, his acting was pretty... It was stale at parts. His acting was pretty stale at parts. But Scary Movies to Tell in the Dark by Guillermo del Toro. Great movie. Because here's the thing about Guillermo del Toro. He's a man who likes practicality, limited CGI, tells a great story, and helps pick out the best places for movies. I'm gonna be honest. Guillermo del Toro is a hero to the whole franchise of movies. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I mean, he has a lot of Academy Award-winning movies, like The Shape of Water, and everything like that. Ooh, you saw Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, you liked it, but I have one gripe. What makes you think taking something from a supposedly haunted house is a good idea? They're kids. And kids don't know any better. Because kids are stupid. They don't know that, oh, we should take this thing from a haunted house and, like, read it. Let me see if I can add Child's Play. I'll see if I can find a good movie poster now. I was kind of in a rush. There's Child's Play 2. Fuck. Okay. Let me see if I can save this. Hold on. Damn. It's not. I'm trying to find a good movie poster, but there's not really a good movie poster for it. Ew. I'm seeing the Chucky remake, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like how they made the Chucky doll for the remake. Here's one. I'll just use this one. Where is it? Where is Child's Play? I put it on here. Here it is. Child's Play. I always watch it. I always watch Child's Play when I can. Yeah, they did a remake for Child's Play, and I have to say that they made a very ugly Chucky doll for that remake. I was like, are you trying to give kids nightmares with that? Are you trying to give kids nightmares with the movie or with that doll that you made for the movie? God, that remake. Yeah, let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. Because if you talk about it, it just gives it power. But yeah, I like Child's Play the original. It was good for its time. It had good effects. I love the actors in it. I love Jennifer Tilly. I love Jennifer Tilly in the later movies, though. You missed when it was just... Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I love Jennifer Tilly, though. In The Bride of Chucky. I follow her on Twitter. I follow Jennifer Tilly on Twitter, by the way. I love her acting. She is so cool. I love Jennifer Tilly. Jennifer Tilly has some good ones. Oh, wait. What was the other one that someone said? You know what? I'm gonna end this one in here. Screw it. It's gonna be tiny anyway. Yeah, I love Jennifer Tilly. She's so cool. Plus, she plays Bonnie on Family Guy. So let's be honest. Talking, it's a Family Guy. Nightmare on Elm Street. I always watch it. I always watch Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a good movie. It's a classic. It gets really confusing later on, but I just prefer the first movie. I already did Wrong Turn. It's right here. They're both right here. But yeah, I have Nightmare on Elm Street because I do like the synopsis of it. I like the idea that it's about dreams, because it kind of reminds me of the video game Catherine. Plus, it was kind of crazy. There's one about 5 friends that go to a cabin in a secluded area, but it's a UMV plot, can't remember. Oh, wait, I think you're talking about Cabin in the Woods. Cabin in the Woods. Hi, Sachiko, welcome. I think you're thinking about Cabin in the Woods. Yeah, that one, I thought it was kind of goofy. Not gonna lie, I thought it was kind of very goofy. But I'll add it on here. I would say it's pretty decent with the special effects. But the idea of it, I'm just like, huh? So I'm just like, it's about a bunch of these people that work for some kind of company that houses in these entities that they are using to basically like not let like these like ancient creatures out. Like they have to offer these sacrifices. And the final girl is one of the sacrifices. I'm like, but wait, the final girl is supposed to live through the movie. Why would you sacrifice her? Did you rate the Ghost Ship? Same creator of the... No, I did not rate the Ghost Ship. Because here's the thing. I have not seen it. So if I have not seen it, I'm not going to rate it. If I have not seen the Ghost Ship, I'm not going to rate it. The closest we'll get to an SCP movie. That is so true. We're never going to get an SCP TV show or movie. I'm going to be honest with you guys. We're never going to get a TV show or movie. The final girl surviving is a rule, though. It is a rule! The final girl surviving the movie is the rule! It's the rule. You can't just let her go. That's why I don't like the later Wrong Turn movies. I can't like that. I just can't. You know? But you know what? Kendra pitching an SCP series. I mean, I do want to. Also, hold on. I gotta take a screenshot of this. I gotta take a screenshot. Because Ori said that she wanted to look these movies up. So I'm gonna let her get that. And then I'm going to just get rid of this now. Because we're done. Because I can't really think of any other horror movies to put onto this list. I can't really think of anything else to put on there. Because like I said, if I have not seen the movie, I'm not going to put it on a tier list. Because that's just, no. Time to share her opinion with her friends. I mean, Ori's probably lurking in the stream. I just gotta send these movies to her because she wants to watch them. Who would be the perfect start to an SCP movie franchise? The Peanut. The golem statue that snaps your neck if you look away from it. What about Evil Dead? Oh, Evil Dead. I forgot about that one. Which one, though? The original or the second one that was supposed to take over the original where, Sam Raimi had to face things in the UK for some things that he did in the movie. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I like the original Evil Dead. The Peanut is so simple yet perfect to start to such a thing. It's either the Peanut or the Indestructible Reptile. Because I'm gonna be honest, the Indestructible Reptile would be a good start to the SCP franchise. The original is more terror than the other ones. Yeah, the other ones are more goofy. The other Evil Dead movies are more goofy. Ooh, Evil Dead Rise is really good. Evil Dead Rise actually does do a lot of good stuff. I do like that one. Oh, yeah, but the 2013 Evil Dead actually was really good, too. What about the shark? No! 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 Sharknado is terrible. Sharknado is a terrible movie. I'm not gonna lie. It's awful. That franchise is awful. It's awful. I'm sorry, but Sharknado? Ew! No, I don't touch that series. Screw that. Sharknado is... I can help but not watch it. I don't watch it. I don't mind that other people like it, but I don't. Can't disagree. Yeah, it's more comedy than horror. It's more comedy than horror, but even some of the people that were in on Sharknado don't like it. Let's put tornadoes and sharks together and make a crappy movie. Oh my god. Yes. But no, seriously though. I don't like Sharknado. I don't like it. And proceeds to make even worse sequels, yes. A scary shark tornado movie is pretty... It's hilarious. Again, Sharknado is more of a comedy than it is a horror movie. The new Jason Statham shark movie was good. Oh, you mean Sharknado? The Meg. Too much CGI in my opinion. I already went over that with people. The Meg is okay. I like it, but too much CGI ruins it. I'm gonna not lie. I like the Meg, but I don't want to, like, say it's a good horror movie for the sake of CGI was used way too much. Because I think that too much CGI in a movie can ruin its immersion. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm stretching too. I'm stretching. There is a lot of shark terror movies. Have you guys not seen the movie about goblin sharks? Yes, I don't like the overuse of CGI. Guys, look, listen. There was people on one of the movies for Texas Chainsaw Massacre who said, and I quote, "The day that CGI takes over for practical effects is the day that it can go and, like, frick itself," okay? Like, that's literally what he said. The day that CGI takes over practical effects is the day that it can go and frick itself. Because it doesn't help. It ruins the immersion. Practical effects are really a way to go if you're gonna do good horror. Because too much CGI is just, it's not immersive. Like, I'm sorry. But, I mean, look, I'm not gonna get scared. I'm not gonna get scared by CGI stuff. Like, okay, here's the thing. Okay. When I was playing Lethal Company with my friend Soma, and I added in the mimic mod where it ate ovally, I screamed so loud. Well, actually, I think he was video editing, for one of the, I'm trying to remember. I think it was for, CGI ages like milk compared to, thank you, Uncle Touchy, thank you very much, thank you. But, yeah, like, he was video editing something for his channel, and I didn't know this about Soma, but his boss, works for something. I don't want to say what it is. But he's like, who's that screaming? And, Soma says, oh, that's Kendra! And his boss is like, oh my god, she's great. Has she ever thought of voice acting? And I was like, what? No, stop it. No, stop it. Because he's like, that scream is blood-curdling. It's real terror. She's good at it. I'm like, final girl? Me? Me, a final girl? Or am I one of the people that get ring? I mean, I don't mind so long as I can get a role in a horror movie or something. Because, I mean, you guys have heard me scream. You guys have heard me scream in terror when we play games like Lethal Company or Pilgrim. Yeah, why can't they be real effects? Like that time that Kevin Nash was... Oh yeah, that's true. I remember the Punisher movie. Also, did you guys know that in Snow White and the Huntsman, there was supposed to be that scene where Kristen Stewart as Snow White punches Chris Hemsworth, who was the huntsman? She actually legit punched him in the face by accident. And when he found out, when he got punched, she was like, oh my god, are you okay? And he's like, no, keep it in the movie, keep it in. He's like, it's okay, that was a good punch. Wait, she did? Yeah, she did! She did! She actually punched Chris Hemsworth in the face. And she was like, oh my god. She's like, are you okay? And he's like, that was a good punch. That was good. Keep it in the movie. Keep it in the movie. Improvisation is the key. Well, apparently sometimes even accidental real punching is the key. Because they kept that in the movie and they cut out when they went to cut. And they checked on him to make sure he was not bleeding. So they kept the literal punch to the face in there. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. I like when they improvise scenes. Look, I think it's funny. Like, at the end of the day, they knew that it was not literal. She did not actually mean to do it. Like, literally actually punching Chris in the face. And he knew she did not actually mean to do it. So I'm just like, you know what? That was nice. That was good. That was wholesome. That was friendly. They added it in the movie. It added a bit of surrealism to it. So I'm just like, you know what? Sometimes it's funny. One instance I like is in The Shining, the famous Here's Johnny scene. Oh, yeah, I forgot about The Shining. Makes sense. If you've been punched, you'd want it to be useful for something. If they cut it, he'd be punched for nothing. Exactly, Abaddon! Abaddon! Also, hi, Abaddon! I missed you. Hola. Red drum, red drum, red drum, red drum. Honestly, I like The Shining. I really like The Shining. I just feel really bad about, like, what you find out behind the scenes about what all went on with The Shining. Not breaking character is a very good trait that only some actors have. I try not to break character. In the movie Doctor Strange, when he teleports and some runes fall, making the nurse scream. That was an accident. She really got scared, so they kept. Really? That's cute. Honestly, that makes sense though, because I mean, it added like sometimes accidental things like that does help a movie, and it really does sell it. Like accidental brooms falling and making another actor scared that it happened. They're just gonna be like, no, keep it in there, keep it in there, keep it in there. Hi, Trevor! But yeah. Also, we have been at this for 2 hours. I typically only do like these things for like 2 hours and so many minutes. So, I am sorry that the VOD on Twitch end is going to be cut. But if you guys want to, I have YouTube end. I do like streaming on Twitch though. That's why I have both YouTube and Twitch. I use Twitch to spread my word of the fairy wisdom to the world. But if you guys want to watch the entire VOD without it breaking, to the point where it's 2 separate VODs on Twitch end, you can always check on my YouTube. Hi, Adam! It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I am about to end stream here, get some rest, get some food before I play Wild Arms 3 later tonight. I'm ready to go into the Wild West, partners. I'm ready to go to the Wild West, partners. I'm ready to throw down. I'm ready. Yes, you know. It's okay, Mighty Paladin. I prefer my YouTube chatters to stay on YouTube chat if they're comfortable with YouTube. And if I have Twitch chatters, I really prefer them to stay on Twitch. I just like people being on whatever platform they're comfortable chatting on. And if they prefer both, I do not mind that. So, yeah. This stream ain't big enough for all of us. Kendra learning how to spit like the Old West. What do you mean? I spit the Old West better than my Oshi Vox does. I'm sorry to say, but he tries. He tries, but he's just like, it's high noon, partner. He tries to spit the Wild West very well, but I'm just like, we don't sound like that in the South, partner. We don't sound like that. And we don't call it a guitar either. We call it a guitar. We don't call it a guitar. We call it a guitar. Okay? We don't call it guitar. We call it a guitar. We just enunciate hard on the R. We don't enunciate a W in there. Ollie's live! Guys, I think I know who we should raid. Is she still going though? I want to know. No, it's a member string! Frick! No, Vox isn't live, Adam. Vox isn't live. He's taking a little break right now to rest up. It's a member string, damn it. Oh well. Let me see. Dianco's live. We'll raid into Dianco. Let me check how long she's been going for though, first of all. She started 44 minutes ago, so I think we can raid into Dianco. We'll raid into Dianco. Also, no, Roxy, I did not look up the Scotch-Irish. I am just a little too busy to look up a lot of stuff right now. So, unfortunately, no. like I said, I do try, but like I said, I'm super busy with my schedule and everything like that. Like, I just don't have time to look up everything. I got too much on my plate as is. Let me get the raid target on YouTube and set up, and then I'll look for one on Twitch. Let me see. We'll go into Dianco's stream on YouTube end. And then for Twitch. Let me look up one on Twitch. Hold on, Brian. I gotta look up one on Twitch. Oddity is live. Shy Lily is also live. I do want to raid into Shy Lily, but Alira is also live. One of Nori's friends, Alara, is live over on Twitch end. We can go into her stream, I think. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, we can go into her stream. Let me just, okay. Put that there. So, let me do the raid. Raid. Channel. Let me make sure it's the same person though, because sometimes, yeah, it is. So we're gonna raid into Alira's stream over on Twitch end, and that'll be it until later this evening for Wild Arms 4, or Wild Arms 3. So I'll see you guys then. Have a good evening, everyone. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye, everyone. Otsuberry. Bye-bye. I'm gonna go get me some food. We say otsu. We don't say arigato. We say otsu. Bye-bye.